President Joe Biden embarks on a Western tour highlighting conservation, clean energy, and veterans' benefits. His first stop is at the Grand Canyon area, where he will announce a new national monument to protect the region and curb uranium mining. This move underscores his administration's focus on contrasting achievements with the legal issues surrounding former President Donald Trump. Biden's journey also covers New Mexico and Utah. Former President Donald Trump's legal team is clashing with prosecutors in a criminal election interference case over the rules regarding his use of provided evidence. Trump's lawyers argue that prosecutors are curbing his First Amendment rights for political reasons, while prosecutors aim to prevent Trump from influencing witnesses or fair justice administration. The dispute centers on a protective order for evidence, with Trump's team accused of attempting a trial by media. A hearing is anticipated to resolve the matter, involving U.S. District Judge Tanya Chutkan. Republicans are condemning President Biden's perceived weak response to a joint Chinese-Russian naval patrol near Alaska. The U.S. Navy dispatched 4 destroyers and an aircraft, but the foreign fleet was deemed non-threatening. Critics argue Biden's defense budget and shipbuilding plans are insufficient to address the rising challenges. Prominent Republicans like Mike Pence and Representative Mike Waltz highlight concerns over China and Russia's actions. Alaska's senators emphasize the need for increased military funding, given the region's strategic importance. Moscow and Beijing have bolstered ties amid tensions with the U.S. regarding Ukraine and Taiwan. Ohio's significant special election concludes with a focus on Issue 1. Proposing to raise the Constitution change threshold to 60%. However, the fervor lies in a proposed amendment on the November ballot, aiming to embed reproductive care access into the state constitution. Early voter turnout has been substantial, potentially shaping the abortion rights landscape. The outcome may impact broader political strategies leading into 2024. Ukraine's talks on its war, involving over 40 nations, excluding Russia, in Saudi Arabia, dealt a significant blow to Moscow. China, although present, remained impartial in the conflict. Ukrainian President Zelensky's proposed peace principles received support, aiming to end the war that started in February 2022. China's participation hints at potential shifts, not a complete departure from supporting Moscow. Germany sees the Jeddah Conference as a positive step toward ending the conflict. Japan cancels flights, evacuates households, and faces heavy rain as Typhoon Khanun moves westward, threatening South Korea's coast. The storm's slow pace and persistent impact could lead to excessive rainfall. Travel modes including trains and ferries are halted. The anniversary event in Nagasaki is relocated due to the typhoon. Mazda suspends production in Hiroshima and Yamaguchi. Airlines cancel flights while South Korea evacuates participants from an upcoming event. Another typhoon, Typhoon Lan, is expected to hit central Japan. Former Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan was arrested and convicted for corrupt practices related to state gift depository allegations. He denies the charges but has been provided C-class facilities in Attock jail, according to his lawyer Naeem Haider Panjotha. Khan is reportedly ready to spend his life in prison. Poor conditions, including flies and bugs in his cell, have been highlighted. Khan seeks to meet his wife in prison and plans to appeal the verdict. The Islamabad High Court is petitioned for improved facilities considering his education and status. India has prohibited the use of Chinese-made components in domestic military drone manufacturing due to fears of security vulnerabilities, as tensions with China persist. Amid a push for military modernization, India's defense sector aims to limit potential intelligence compromises stemming from Chinese parts in communication, cameras, and software. The strategy, highlighted in recently reviewed documents, supplements import restrictions on surveillance drones and is enforced through military tenders. The move underscores India's cyber and security apprehensions regarding its dependency on China for critical technology. Nigerian coup leaders denied a meeting to acting Deputy Secretary of State Victoria Nuland, who revealed that democratically elected President Mohamed Bazoum was effectively confined. The junta, unswayed by U.S. pressure, rejected returning to civilian rule. Nuland's discussions in Niamey centered on the necessity of reinstating democracy and the potential suspension of American aid under law. Detained President Bazoum's condition was a concern. Nuland engaged with coup leaders, highlighting potential consequences for democracy's erosion. The severe storms swept across the eastern U.S., claiming 2 lives, causing flight cancellations, power outages for over 1 million, and prompting tornado alerts across multiple states. The National Weather Service warned of hurricane-force winds, large hail, and potential tornadoes. Tragedy struck in South Carolina as a 15-year-old was fatally struck by a falling tree.